Ascender though. Are
We
we is
will.
there a change of plans? I don't see their flag there anymore.
We will play Ascenda.
Ooh.
It's
Oh,
just
okay.
that still map count will be given for the side of Cyclone, but I mean on paper, like just like the World Championship as well, you know, in some way. Yeah, so Cyclone will still have the map advantage, the point advantage per se, but the first game's not gonna be search and destroy. It's still gonna be hard point. We had a bit of a miscommunication there in the back end, but we finally fixed it.
Roger that. So apparently, no matter what happens, we might not be getting coastal. We might not be getting coastal. I do want to go and see the map though. I love coastal. I don't know why they put it the last map, but okay. But of course, I see the hard point to kickstart things off. What better map to kickstart things off than this map? I think it's literally the bread and butter map now with hard points. It's the most played it's the most played hard point map throughout the entire season. So again, these two teams, they know what to do here. They know how to make it work. You just have to start well, hopefully finish well. That's the one thing. If you're a Cyclone, however, don't forget you still have the one map advantage, but you can't afford to get complacent. You saw what Nova did. If they could do that to PDX on paper, they could possibly do that to Cyclone as well. Cyclone gaming out for these guys. They've been resting. They've been watching. I mean, I literally was on WhatsApp and I saw the players saying, oh, they've been watching the games. They've been making sure they stay tuned to see everything that's happening. I'm pretty sure they've been having their own little VODs screening here and there before the game starts. But again, very important note. What did? Yeah. We have these.
Let's get it on, bro.
Game starts.
Let's get it on, bro.
Let's go.
Grand finals, baby.
Grand.
Nova Gaming against Cyclone. And up from the hard point we go, Cal.
First map loads in, we are excited, and here we go. If you're Nova, if you're Cyclone, this map could go either way for sure. But again, look at that map advantage already showing clearly. The Cyclone do have it, but Nova on the P1. Gunfight's gonna go back and forth literally. It's the literal first though. This is where people test out waters. Nobody covers too much to it, but Juju Kumi, the one player who everybody has a big eyes on. He's been phenomenal throughout the playoffs so far, and he's the one player that I'm pretty sure everybody wants to go and see pop out screen as well. Did not have a, should I say, didn't really show up on the first 2 days, but he's back now and he's absolutely been popping. He puts PDX down in every way possible, and right now he wants to go and do that again in P1 here against Cyclone.
I mean, dude, Squid has been the factor here for the side of Nova Gaming, but no. Matter of fact, we haven't been showing a lot of spotlight here for the side of Nova Gaming. Cyclone is going to be here on the lead itself here for this P1 itself. 10-point lead here for the side of Cyclone. As we hit the deck now here, we push towards P2. Spawn's going to be favoring the players of Cyclone and launching the formation as well as the rest of the crew here for the set of Nova. They quickly second up here from the white side, but still then the gunfire doesn't pave their way.
13-13, Cyclone again having been our speed comes to someone to kill Mark, make that 8. No, Hub comes to save the kill there. The high fast shot again, Nova, and right back into P2. They're going to make that theirs. And if you're Cyclone, you have to get the break. One player comes to front door. Juju goes in the slow. It's going to be epic. Nundi gets put down there. Vinay finds a kill, puts Nundi down. The back and forth. Nova are going to go and tie things up, and now they're going to get that. If you're Cyclone, you're back foot somehow now, and that can't be good. But it's Hacienda. It's only P2. The scoreline is as close as it could possibly be, and I don't think they have to fret too much now. Juju comes in, they are going to pick out that hell, but can they hold it for long enough? 24 more seconds on the clock before we make our way towards a P3 once again.
Big old investment here for Juju Kumi. Welcome to himself. Pushing true now. Sims as well here. Out with a Tempest and now, but Juju Kumi, my guy. This guy is just an absolute Terminator. Absolutely rightfully at the break off. 14 freaking kills to himself already, by the way. But on the contrary, though, with Juju Kumi finding every frag on that P2. Simsy is still looking for some opportunities to shine here off with a Tempest in hand as he drains away every duration of it. First, he's not able to find a value out of that now. P3's going to be opening up here with the lead, given for the side of Cyclone.
44 and 33 on the score, so I'm going to get the hands back on that lead. Squid comes in on the 13 kill mark. Toxic Nuts, Power invested, see that smoke. Smoke of DT Mobile, but the death machine puts him down. Logan finds it first, and again Cyclone looking to hold that hill down, but I think I jinxed it there. Storm comes in with a death machine of his own. Finds the very first value with the trade as well, puts him down. War mission for Danny freaking Ello. Finds 3, Nundi out the claw. Logan finds a nade. Claw still there, finds one more. Trade finds in the small. 5-3 and 38. And if you're Cyclone, now he's got the lead locked in. Make time to look like they want to go and put that gap on it.
You gotta prominently name Cyclone to be one of the best hardpoint teams out there in this scene. And so far, they're starting to show it quite well here as they slowly extend the lead further and more. Gonna be right around 70 points here for damage to close things out here on his P3 with the rest of the crew here for Nova Esports, Nova Gaming. They're looking to settle down the rotation here on his P4 instead.
Point identified. Capture the objective.
This isn't good for them though. So this is not going to be the key word. Now, if I'm going to get the 39 point mark for them, I want to get 40 contestants then that. Dogsy comes to you with the trade points. Simsy puts him down first. We're going to get 30 once again. If you're a Cyclone, they deviate with Tate first, but they have the best spawn now and the better hill. So if you're the side of Nova Gaming, you have to get a breakthrough. That can't be good. VNex now through the front door on the 9 kill mark. The XM4 popped out for him, trying to find value. The back and forth shoes, and now they're going to break that hill finally to go and get above that 40 point mark. Cyclone behind them, trying to come 3 for a content once again. Dogsy finds a kill there by getting a double. Danny with the marksman rifle finding value. The last time we saw Danny on a marksman, we had to beg him to stop it on hardpoint. But this time around, he's got a 15 kill mark and he's doing the loss off for their side. And if you're Nova though, you're on the back foot, but again, you can't afford to let Cyclone go away with that lead.
It's a very much needed possession here for the side of Nova Gaming. Unfortunately for them, they're not going to be able to break away. It's plays for Cyclone. Everlasting reinforcements, and looking like they're going to be the team that will be able to have the final lap there here on a speed 4. 3 more seconds to go for the scrap time. It's going to be Cyclone Gaming rightfully owning things down for the first deck of hardpoints. We go back to the reset. We go back to P1 with a sub 15, 30, 40 point lead here for the players of Cyclone.
Hardpoint is ours.
They started well. They look like they want to get above the 100 point mark first. If you're Nova, however, you're trying to keep things close, but now things starting to look a little bit too gappy. You can't let that happen. Toxic, because it's Sparrow finding value there. But it's leading him back all the way here. P1 looked in. Nova are going to get to that 60 point mark. It's going to be instant as well. Juju comes, Danny comes, Nundi comes as well. Finding value all the way through. Nundi's double. VNex gets put down. With the 100 point mark now finally passed by Cyclone Esports. So if Nova, you're going to have to get put in notice. You're going to have to let them keep getting that lead up. You need to find a way now to tie things up once again. Potentially even go and get that lead in your favor. In the meantime, Cyclone, however, are winning all their gunfights. Simply comes in, wins one more. With trade finds Nundi's being able to claim that value. With the Tempest spot out for Knock now. In the meantime, they're trying to get that P to spawn. And Knock is going to be the first who will take there. With the Tempest still locked and able to get a double value. Might get 3, but I jinxed it there, then I won it.
As we go now here, he's just going to be opening up finally with the players of Nova Gaming here, able to get the first initial contestation now inside of the hill. They're going to worry about player 5 and player 3. Nundi alongside Logan here from the backside, claiming off the spawns, but Storm here's going to be going for the push out here with that machine as he finds the first here, but the second comes through. Simply able to get the denial. They push back the players of Nova Gaming here on the driveway spawns. They can offer a pinch here for the side of Cyclone. The question is though, can they absolutely serve? And so far, the players of Nova Gaming, they look to try to sustain, but at the end, it doesn't matter for Cyclone.
Freaking guys, 110 to 86. The lead is starting to get a little bit close now. That machine gets popped out. Storm finds the value. Danny finds one. The marksman rifle doing the lots over their side. Now the hill time, 27 more on the clock, and it's going to be locked in and contested by both sides. Nobody letting it go. Toxic comes through with the final kill. Juju Kumi gets put down, and now they're going to control the hill for the last 19 on the clock now. It might be there. But in the meantime, rotations are going to be very important. The key word of the day is going to be rotations, rotations, rotations. And if you're a side of Nova, you can't afford to lose out to Cyclone. And now Cyclone are going to go and play out the scrap time. It's going to be there. Tempest popped out with Simsy there. Finds a couple of values, straight finds him and puts him. But actually, no, he finds one more before he gets put down. VNex finds him there. But now P4 opens up. Rather, P3 is going to open up. And Cyclone look like they're going to rotate first. If you're Nova, that could not be good. Danny finds a triple on the kill for the marksman rifle of video on the 26 kill mark. Juju could be on 29.
Jesus Christ, kills after kills, back and forth to go. A lot of effort has been shown here, but so far, the team that has been able to sit pretty quite well here on a lead has been Cyclone themselves. And it's not looking to change anytime soon as the gunfights just rightfully connecting to their side. Kills after kills, gunfights after gunfights, bullets up in the air. Cyclone owning things down here in this map of Shenda.
153 rather. You're Nova right now, you're on the back fortune, you've not been able to get anywhere near that lead. You start to get kept in close and Cyclone say no, not today, they get it up again in their favor. So eventually you have to break up out of that chain and start to get things to work before you. 162 and 93, 11 more on the clock there, so we need to go back to our next hill, all the way to a second set of P4, and look at that mini-map. Rotations are going to be very important. Who's going to get there first? Good fight to kill, and then they get put down. The boys simply look like they are going to rotate first, but can they hold it down? A 460 there, might as well restore that lead, or at least put them on very close gaps. And right now, if you're a Cyclone, you can't afford to let that happen. Seems these Tempest popped out, AGSing with Tempest. Wow, Jerry, I know you when I see you, bro.
Kills after kills now, running it down here. Equalizer comes through here for Juju Kumi, and if this man has an equalizer on his hand, definitely can be able to find a battle, but not this time around, though. The rest of his crew from the side of Cyclone is able to stack up the hill. Off the head you go. Then Yellow's going to be inside of the hardpoint himself with an SKS Luminary. Pushing through now. So far, the first two wave gunfights has been rightfully owned by the players of Cyclone once again.
94, now it's about to be double that lead. If you're not over, this can't be good for you. But look at that, gunfight's gonna come to you. Simsy on the 34 kill mark, Lindy on 33. Every single player for Cyclone above that 30 kill mark. The hard point time also being worked out for them. Nova, they can't seem to get in. Storm comes in now, the boys simply for a break, but the answer gonna be absolutely no. Danny Fickinello finds the value. Storm gets spread down. Now Squid finds 3 for himself there to clear out the hill. Simsy able to get that trade and puts him down. Nova about to get to the 100-point mark. They're only 1 point away, but Cyclone are close out to that 200-point mark. It's about to be theirs here, but now we need to go back to B1, where things all start ironically is where we're making our way back.
An immaculate, commendable lead here for the side of Cyclone. Subpar 100-point lead here for the players of Cyclone. My freaking days. Talk about the dominance here from the squad in blue or yellow. Doesn't matter. P1 now going to be opening up. So far, 50-50 gunfight, but formation looking to be a tad bit better here for the set of Nova. But then again, though, the sustainability is always put to a question here, especially in hardpoint like P1.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
7 and 111, and now get machine popped out of Storm, able to get 1 kill there. Detroit finds him. Actually, no, he finds the double first before he gets put down. Juju finds the kill. Juju's gonna get put down there as well. And if you know even now, you're on the back foot, but P1 might be yours. A full 60. I keep saying full 60s, and it never actually happened. So I might as well stop saying that. Cyclone, hopefully now they're gonna get right back in, put the players out of the misery there. But Toxic there, close by, finds the double. Trade puts him down as well. The back and forth seems he on the Tempest, able to put down 2 players. Turns out the APS on the Tempest is actually not as bad as I thought he was. He's actually doing well with that thing so far. But now P2 opens up once again. Who's going to be able to get there first? If you're Cyclone, you only need less than 30 points to close things off on map 1. And right now Nova, they don't look like they can close off that gap. They need to, however, Danny with the war machine to make sure no single player in blue can get into that hill. Fight the double and clears it out. And Cyclone look like they might end it here.
Looks are running down 231, 232. The timer drains down here for the players of Nova Gaming. Last 13 points for Cyclone to close things out. This will be the last wave of contention that Nova Gaming can claim. Logan pushes out here with a damage and only good for 1. Nothing from the backside. Juju Kumi with an equalizer. They wiped them all apart. It is going to be Cyclone here. Should be winning this map itself, but Nova Gaming, they still go for the contention and they stay alive for the time being. So there's only 1 point that Cyclone needs to close out the game. And you take a look at the map, you get the early rotation from P3. Regardless, you can stay alive, but it doesn't matter for Cyclone. 1 point is all that they need to close things out, and that will be GG's well played here for the first map on the grand finals.
Capture the objective.
Yeah, they're gonna get the next hill first, so that might be it. Fights in the back now. Tempest finds the double value. 3 more seconds on the clock. Simsy finds it, makes it 3. Oh my freaking Simsy makes it 4. And Cyclone go up to an absolute banger. And that's it. GG's done and dusted. They won the very first map. And that's it. 2-0 ahead, Brisky. 2-0 ahead. And if you're Nova, things are starting to look grim. Too grim.
Things are looking quite anticlimactic if you compare the intensity that we were able to witness on that lower bracket finals, comparing it now here on this grand finals itself. I hate to say it, but that was a one-sided love affair, Cal.
Yeah, they weren't getting any love back, and I mean, Jerry can relate to that. That's why he's still single, so it's kind of the thing. It's really sad, but anyways, if you're Nova, though, you can't afford to let that happen anymore. We saw them against PDX. I mean, they won both hardpoints, so if there was any mode we'd expect them to get off Cyclone first, it would have to be the hardpoint. And if they're struggling on hardpoints, what are the odds that they could actually win S&D or Control? So I just don't know what the odds are, but in the meantime, though, look at those stats. Squid on the 37 kill mark. Literally everybody on Cyclone above 40, with Simsy being the exception above 50. And if you're on the Nova side, yeah, a lot of players were struggling in name of Knock and Storm.
It's just crazy how well Cyclone was able to take control out of this game itself. I mean, is the gap really that big? Shouldn't be the case, but it felt like it, and we surely witnessed it. It was Nova Gaming just always playing catch up here up against Cyclone.
Yeah, I would want to even go and comment on the hardpoint time for Nova, but then I can't even blame them. They went on winning the gunfight, so I can't really emphasize on the fact that I'm seeing about 4 players less than the 1 minute mark, because how are they going to get into the point when there's a Simsy and there's a Juju Kimmy saying, oh, you're not getting past me, you're gonna have to go and respawn while I put you down. So you really can't record them off or down on this particular map. But anyways, though, that's hardpoint, and now the scoreline on the series is already a 2-0. We just started the grand finals and we're already hearing 2-0. Yeah, this might be one of the fastest grand finals ever if Nova Gaming don't lock it.
We'll see about it as we are now going to be loading inside of the game here in this map of Tunisia. 2-0 here for Cyclone. And, well, the most beneficial part here for the side of Cyclone is that, well, Nova Gaming just played this map itself, so bag should be a lead here for the side of Nova, but see though. So for Nundy backs away here for the side of Cyclone. Double man push now here. Sprays on by. Squid able to get the first. Toxic gets swept down. Squid still looking to stay alive. Sprays on by. The reach out for Nundy. Can he get the shot down? The answer is no, as his teammate beats him to it. It's a 3v4 here. Numbers advantage for the players of Cyclone.
Man, this is kind of a good starting one tap. Phoenix sniper in hand. The single pixel that would definitely do the trick, bro. Somehow, got time and feels him. He's going to have to back it down at the wrong time. Might have gone a free here. Who knows, but 3v4, the bomb has not been planted. Daniela with the bomb in hand. He's got the one task of putting the bomb down for their side. So if you're Nova Gaming, the one thing you have to do is make sure that doesn't happen. You're on the defense, so you don't actually have to move much. Just wait for them to make a plunge towards either of the bomb sides. Don't let them get a plunge. Though. Felix sniper now goes in. He's not going to find the kill. He finds one. Trent puts him down. Danny finds one. Juju finds one. It's all down to Storm in a 1v3, and this can't be good. He's got a marksman rifle to help him, but the bomb still is going to get planted now. Oh, she just...
Sure. Daniela just too quick with it. A bit of a snapback to reality now here for the side of Nova Gaming, as they were getting controls here, but the players of Cyclone on the first round. What's the resolution now, though? Looking to be a pretty heavy hit on his B side as they try to make a call about it. Players of Cyclone just laid back, waiting for some aggression to happen.
1-0 on the scoreboard. So if you're Nova Gaming right now, you haven't really started such and destroyed the way you want to start it, but it's S&D though, and there's overtime, except the mods forgot to put it, but we did hear there would be overtime in the grand finals. We were promised overtime, so if I don't see overtime, guys, if we get a chance to get it and we don't get it, I am personally going to call out all the mods by their name and their father's name and their grandfather's name, and it's going to be a bloodbath. In the meantime, though, Logan finds still there. Storm gets put down. Oh my freaking Logan! What on God's green earth was that? But Phoenix finally says, I'm going to put you down in response, and Toxic finds one more, and we're down to a 3v2.
Numbers advantage now here for the set of Nova. Perfect opportunity for them to claim this round for themselves. The 2v3 though. They should definitely play off the traits now. Phoenix gonna be watching off the crosshair. Juju is gonna be the first line of contact. But that could be another statement as he finds the first. Looking at the second, but the second and the third pump doesn't connect. Then Yellow checks up now here from the backside, gets overwhelmed. Will be the first round here for the set of Nova Gaming.
Yeah, 3 defeats for them. You plant the bomb down, we take it out. We defuse it. You can't be exploding things in our watch. 1-1, things are tied up, back on par. Cyclone RFR, they still got a lead on the series here. All they need now is 2 more maps to close up the grand finals and lift up that trophy. I mean, the last time we saw grand finals at APS, it was all down to a map 7 and a 4-3, and that was PDX claiming it. Guess what? PDX are not even in the grand finals just yet. That's insane work. Not even all here though. But can they drag things out to map 7 again? Can they get the win even? I do not know, because right now they start so slow. But again, S&D might be the redemption arc they so badly need. Again, round 3 lot 10, 5v5, and we're yet to get our first block drawn.
Oh god, Logan connecting another shot now. Find Storm down already. Making Squid as well. My god, Logan. 3v5. What more can you do here if you're on the set of Nova, Cal?
Sure, you do have numbers to work with again. Might as well play safe, and that they're not doing that. They're actually going aggressive again. Phoenix finds a very fast kill. Logan gets put down. So if you're Cyclone 4, Phoenix finds one more. Logan falls down. Oh, that was Logan falling down. That was Danny getting put down now. Numbers all back on par from a 3v5 to a 3v3, but Nundi, oh, the flank on there, finds a kill, he might get a double there, the SMG Lord never fails, and that's the final blow. Cyclone are right back on the driver's seat.
For one, off the driver's seat to go.
Destroy the objective.
Cyclone,
Bomb
what's the
acquired.
read now? Going to be a 1-3-1 split here for the players. No, at least off the break off. It's 4-1. That formation here. And Cyclone's going to go for the same all play as well. Playing off the picks.
So what the scoreboard says that story, but again, this is Satch and Destroy. That's just Tunisia. 5v5 for nobody, overextending. A little bit of respect not being shown by both sides. They're all kind of weird formation they have all over the map here. Well, then last one's going to get thrown with nobody being found for either side. So again, nobody wants to overextend, and eventually they are going to have to push out to plant the bomb if you're inside the Cyclone. If you're Nova, however, you might as well play time. V-Nex is the man. The rage baiting is wow.
Well, nobody's going to pay the price for that one, though. Finds himself out. It's Toxic with an R9, able to get a massive connection. Simsy on a feed. Finds one swell that is going to be squid out. That's a 4v4 once again, Cal. Stalemate. 50 seconds left on the clock.
And four apiece. Logan Sniper on the 4-kill mark. Storm yet to get his very first kill. The marksman rifle just not being able to get any marks hits whatsoever. Juju takes out Toxic now. Vital kill. R9 versus R9. The better R9 wins, but now Storm able to get the very first kill on his S&D game. V-Nex puts out Simsy as well, so it's down to a 3v2. Cyclone don't have numbers to work with anymore. It's Logan, it's Danny freaking Yellow. Can they make the clutch now? We're about to find out. The bomb has not been planted, by the way, so if you're Nova, that's a thing. The fact V-Nex falls there, so numbers are back on par once again. And at the moment, if you're Nova, you can still make it work. You can tie things up, but Logan now for the chase with the 5-kill mark. The bomb might get planted. Oh, freaking Logan!
But it's not over yet. Ready up.
What?
What's that?
Destroy the objective.
I don't even know what to say.
Got the bomb.
But hey, looking to be a Cyclone's day. So far, they're breaking away here quite convincingly. They go for a push down here on his ace side. Toxic gets the first. But Cyclone Nundy gets a double. Logan gets one for himself as well. Last one alive now here inside of the side. Squid good for 2. Runs away, stays alive. Now it's a 2v2. 2v1. It's V-Nex connects with a nade. Finding the perfect medium rare. Daniello all alone out here in the 1v2. All eyes on you, Daniello.
Yep. Daniello, marksman rifle. Second into the open court. There's one player by the side there. Oh, they are not here. There's a player by the side though. He's got to watch every corner if he's moving that way. R9 fills him. V-Nex puts him down, and that's it. Nova Gaming are going to get things a little bit closer. 2 and 3 on the board, and we make our way to around 6. And if you're Cyclone at the moment, well, you've got to be locked in. But Nova are actually, testing out the waters. They're keeping things as close as they possibly can get. So you can't get comfortable. You can't afford to let them, get too confident, because then they might actually start to shoot at you and actually go and claim this map. So 3-2, round 6, low 10.
Eyes on the scopes and the marksmans. A lot of a bit trigger happy here for the side of the yellow. Only looking for an angle here, but can't really find anything at all. A 2-1-2 formation here for the side of Nova. Cyclone. It's really all gonna come down to that one. How they can dictate the pace now here. Push out now here on the mid map. Plus gonna be out. Not good for 2 eliminations. And that stops the momentum of Cyclone even more.
Yep, it's going to be numbers again advantage now for Nova Gaming. About to go and tie things up. Square the 4-kill mark for a chase, maybe. I mean, he's got the gun skill to go and get that chase, but oh my god, did I jinx it? Logan with the wall bang finds him with a single pixel, and numbers are right lost again. It's down to a 1v3 from a 5v3 to a 1v3. Toxic now, R9 find the fast kill. Juju sees him there. They done with the the freaking shotgun finds a kill, and Juju Kumi from South Africa puts down his brother, and 2-4. They retake that lead by a double round lead, and we're going to round 7. Where Nova Gaming are on the back foot once again.
Got the bomb.
Not looking too promising here for the set of Nova Gaming. Even tried to decipher like how rounds has been going. Cyclone just seems to know what they do. But oh my god, Toxic V-Nex good for 2 eliminations. In the blink of an eye, Danielle and Nundy's now gonna be alone to go for the clutch.
It gets put down. Right now it's down to... Okay, once again, numbers are on their favor. Yeah, oh, one man standing now. Danny Nundy, rather, in a 1v5. Sees a player in blue there. Don't think he was spotted by the player though. He only wait, what? They didn't see each other? That's a lie. I can't believe that. But anyways, though, he's got to get a bomb picked up, get the plant in. It's 1 minute on the clock and counting down very fast. 1 and 13. So if you know over though, you have numbers advantage in a 1v4. You might as well let the man play it out, especially if they know where the bomb is placed down. Then they could just pull off a full defense there. If you're Nundy, however, you've got to get it picked up. So now he makes that move, SMG in hand. The bomb is 43 meters away. He's going for a reroute right around the map, and I don't think that's the best goal. SMG found the first kill. Now he moves. Look at the movement. Almost smooth, but not enough to be a smooth criminal. That's 3 and 4, and we're making our way to round 8.
Well, let's stop the bleeding now here for the start of Nova game. Last round here before we switch to sides. And we see Cyclone defend this lead away from the hands of Nova. Doubling down. Go far here off the start. He offers a 1-4 push here. Cut to the side. Packs up now. Jujukumi almost gets taken down as well off the nade itself. I feel all is going to come down to the timing here, Cal.
Timing is very important, especially on Search and Destroy. There's no other mode in the game that requires timing as much as this one does. V-Nex now gets put down first, so Nundy able to start things off well. If you're Cyclone, you do have numbers knocked in. You still have the lead, by the way, so now if I get a little bit of momentum, but that's not really enough, is it now, if they don't go and tie things up here. The bomb is still in hand for the boys here, and actually, they've put the bomb down already, so plant happens. If you're Nova, you've got to get a defuse. Dog's thinking it's going to climb in. Oh, somehow, not finds one. Trade with him. Juju, freaking cool me. Fights a double. Squid now for the trade. Finds him. Danny finds the last kill. It's all down to Squid in a 1v. Yeah, never mind. He's down. 3-5. Here we go.
Ready up.
Cyclone's definitely breaking away here, bro. We're totally seeing a different type of nature and tempo here on Grand Finals itself.
The enemy has the bomb.
Not much contention here for the set of Nova Gaming. Till then, no. It's only round number 8. That's now going to be opening up. House fires here on his mid map. No connections whatsoever. Back through here. You gotta wait it out. Slowly but surely might just cut the chase.
This is more like a breathing competition. Breathe in, breathe out. That is literally, bro, can you scope out for like 3 seconds, please? He's scoping that. If you make a move, even if a fly goes through, the fly might lose its wings, literally. But now V-Nex proper timing, finds the very first kill. And that's going to be Simsy getting caught lucky. Not a lot of Simsy fans are going to like that one. 5v4, however, Nova Gaming once again, and Storm puts out Danny Frickinello. Now they got Jujukumi finds a kill. Logan finds one there as well. Numbers are back on par. 3v3, making a 3v2. Jujukumi gets put down. Nundy and Logan now have to go and get that clutch. Mind you, sides haven't flipped out, so the boys in blue are now attacking the food sin. He doesn't confirm the kill. Now he does. The sniper and the marksman, Logan. How unfair.
W2 Nundy from the backside. Sprays on by. It looks like that. Cyclone is outplaying the players of Nova Gaming here, Cal.
Ready up.
Oh, 6-3. 6-3. How much better can he get? Storm on the 2-kill mark. Not the best grand final for him. Simsy on 2 as well, by the way. You know, I see the YT chat, and there's so many people attacking Storm. How about Simsy? How about him? 2 and 2 for both those players. V-Nex now opens things up with a nade over the bar of that one. Danny gets put down first. Now Simsy with a perfect throw, but it's going to be a little bit too early. They put him down there. Storm finally finds them valleys. He's saying, you've got 2 kills, I've got 2. I'm going to make you my third. And that's it. 3 and 6. We're in round 10. And Nova Gaming do seem like they can make you work.
Getting down now here after R9 is a 2v2 once again. Biggest fight of your lives. Nar gets taken down. V-Nex now going to be all alone. Juju has his R9. Techs up. Looks to trail him down. Finds the last bar. This is staying the life of V-Nex away. You got to go for the 5 V-Nex. The bomb is not on your side as well.
Yep. Die Hard, I see what you're doing on the WhatsApp GC. I'm going to answer you later. Today, unfortunately, your team isn't even here, so I can't even hate to watch anymore. But in the meantime, though, round 10 loaded in, and no more time on the clock now. You have got to make your plant eventually. They don't have the ball picked up. VNX now, the last one in the 1v2, Jujikumi and Logan up against them, and yep. I got Juju's name, he heard me call his name, and he absolutely gave me an answer. 3-7 underscore shit, and at the moment in time, I think this might be where the gaming might have to park the bus.
As long as the lower bracket finals was,
Bomb acquired.
seems to be as quick as this grand finals is. Here, Cal. Cyclone is just looking to be a totally different beast. The back to the round we go now. Cyclone so far, offering a pre-standard formation, not able to get Simzi away already. Back and forth now, Jujukumi finds Squid, Toxic finds Jujukumi. The stop player's not going to be out. This should be an opportunity for you and for the rest of the players here. Oh, Nova.
Toxic, Logan finds a kill, Danny gets put down there, and it's now down to those 2v2s. If you're Storm, you haven't really gotten big the whole day, so there's a lot of people looking at you now. You got to prove that wrong. Seems he's still on 2 however. Logan says, yep, Storm, not on me, Rusky. Phoenix, wrong timing. Jesus, that's your Christ.
But it's not over yet. Ready up.
How now? How?
Yeah, it's looking to be a speed run here for Static Cyclone.
Defend the
Gotta keep in mind
What
they
was
had
that
map advantage.
splash?
They want hard point. If they want search and destroy, it's gonna be 3-0 already. You move over towards map number 4, which is a map that they have chose as well. So this is not really looking quite great now for the players of Nova Gaming.
This is not indeed what did Storm able to open things up here. Might be a vital kill. First kill found. Seems he says Storm, who's going to be the marksman rifle there, but the bomb gets put down. Storm once again. Okay, Simsy, what is happening to you right now, brother? He gets put down by Storm. Then he comes in for a revenge kill there, but the bomb already has him planted. Now, Nova are going to have numbers locked in, so it's down to a 4v3. Danny falls as well. Juju and Logan now the last 2 men. Squid punching glove. Mike Tyson does the job there. No Darox, no problem. Squid can't take up that job. Juju comes in. Squid gets put down, and now it's a 1v3. There's 20 more seconds on the clock to go and get that clutch.
Gonna be tough here. You only got 15 seconds off on the clock, and you got an R9 as well. Even if you get the kills, not gonna matter in most. Finally, the players of Nova Gaming, they stay alive here, but they gotta win 4 rounds in a row here to even have a topic about this here, Cal.
That is overtime though, so hopefully that could play out. Are we gonna see the overtime get forced out? We just might. Can Nova Gaming pull it out though? That's a question that we need to go and answer now and ask ourselves. If you're Cyclone however, you've just been too dominant on the day. Mine not seriously by the way, but every other person on that team has just been too dominant. Logan on the 17 kill mark, and this boy, he's doing thins. So the side of Nova Gaming. And 5v5 again, low 10. This is going to be round 13. Storm with the marksman rifle, the SKS in hand. And they're just going to play a bit respectful round this time around. Nobody overextend whatsoever. But mind you, if you're Nova, you have 1 and 23 to go and get that bomb planted.
It really all comes down to this. And we'll see a quick 3-0 here for the series finals, grand finals. Push it down to series point. Nova Gaming start things off strongly here in this situation in time. To be able to prove something else, but see though. 1 last minute to play for here, Cal.
On the clock, and they haven't planted the bomb yet. I think they're scared to plant the bomb. They're playing so safe. I mean, you can't blame them though. They know they're 1 round away from getting experience in S&D, and giving Cyclone that 3-0 lead, that can't be good for a series in the grand finals, bro. They have a chance once again. Nundi's just... These guys today breathe air. He's been steady looking at that winery so far. Finds a kill there. Trade puts him down Squid now. And that's a very fast trade coming through. But now it's down to a 2v4. And numbers are not looking in their favor whatsoever. Squid now for the flank. But Juju could be able to get that read. Finds the kill. Juju freaking Kubi. Come on. Come on.
Ready up.
What? Bruh. Nah, man. Nah, bro.
I don't think the topic here is the... You got through the final boss paradox? Hell no. Cyclone is the final boss here. They're absolutely killing it so far here on the grand finals, man. 3-0 already, by the way.
Yeah. I said, yo, Eugene has to go somewhere. Carl, come on, cast. You guys, what they could have done the solo cast easily, guys. I mean, bruh, 3-0, 2 maps played. We're going to map 4. Never don't look like they're looking for a reverse trip. I don't know why I got called up, guys. This looks like a clean, easy done one for Cyclone, and this was never a competition to begin with. They've not, mind you, they have not dropped a single map in the playoffs. Does it get any more dominant than that one? I don't think so.
I don't think so as well. I mean, for you to be able to just run things down here, coming from the initial start here on the upper bracket round 2 against Eclipse, 3-0. Paradox, 3-0. That, you know, that just saying 3-0 Paradox is such a confusing statement because you don't believe it. You won't believe it, but it happens. It happened, and it might just be the players of Nova Gaming here feeling the same wrath as well. I mean, it's a 3-0 here. One more round here for the side of Cyclone, and they will be your new champions for this African Championship circuit.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of comments in the chat saying, "Oh, PDX should have been here." If PDX were supposed or could have been here, they could have been Nova. They could not be Nova. Why do you guys think they were the better team for the grand finals? We just be saying anything we feel like saying because, I mean, this same team 3-0 PDX. They went down to the lower bracket. They lost to Nova. So you telling me for some reason they should have been here? I mean, come on, guys, wake up. Life is not a dream. It's about reality, and right now we are looking at reality. Nova beats PDX to qualify for the grand finals, but nobody apparently can touch Cyclone's armor. I mean, and I think the why they're doing this so fast, Warden, they want Warden to go to bed. This is probably like what, 4 a.m., 5 a.m. So they need Warden to go to sleep, guys. Oh, bro.
Well, see you at Crossroads Strikes, bro.
Yeah. My bad map. Wooden has to go to bed, guys. Wooden has to go to bed. And what potentially could be our very final map of the grand final series of the African Port Series Season 2. It's all down to this map, Wooden. It's all down to this map.
Oh god, Jujukumi already having a break off. 3 kills already for himself. The capture ensues here on Alpha. So far, the players of Cyclone, my days. Talk about dominance, baby.
God, 20 and 26 in Cyclone, they do have the lead here in terms of lives, and that's a very vital place to be if you're them. The flat camp survivor, the E-Tick, 1 tick locked in, about to get a double, but now Squid and come through for values. VX will get put down on that kill thread. They're going to stop the A flag capture for a little bit there, but 1 tick already has been locked in, so they could still go for B. I'm still going for the A now, but Cyclone are just going for a TDM. They've got a life locked in. Jujukumi pushing their spawn, finds a free double kill there. Squid and Storm are going to fall down, but Toxic says, I have a response, and my response is, I'm going to put you down as well. But in the meantime, though, if you're Cyclone, yes, skills are working, but the time on the clock is going down really fast.
Oh, absolutely, man. 11 to 17, we going out here. 50 seconds off on the clock. But a bit of a stopper now here for the side of Cyclone. But till then, you got the numbers for yourselves. Just play off the trades, and you should be able to get this round over with it. Quickly, they've diverted attention now here on Bravo. Go for the cap now. 2 players here, rightfully inside of the hill itself. Nova looking to fully contest this one through, as they know they gotta preserve the lives. And now they're not doing too shabby, but all of a sudden, by surprise, Logan from the back, good for 1, good for 2. It's a total collapse for the players of Nova Gaming.
You're running out of lives.
I mean, this is it. It's all down to this one, and it doesn't look like the reverse flip we opened for. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Control, B flag lost, and we go into the A flag now. And Cyclone will have the life count locked in, 13 against 4. If you're Nova, nothing can save you at this point. You've got no Brita skills, no score streaks. You don't have anything whatsoever to work with here. Now down to your last few lives, and yeah, we are looking at the third place GFX, aren't we, Risky? Wait, there's no need to finish the control game, Risky.
Yeah, no worry. No, it's not just yet, though. But hey, back to Cyclone we go. Pushing through now here.
I'm watching.
First round for them, man.
Oh my god, man. Okay, Warden, yeah. I'm gonna say goodnight to you in about 10 minutes, so yeah, just get ready. You can go make your bed now while I just, start this round. And of course, look at the kill feed. It's absolutely massacre. It's all yellow. Cyclone putting Nova down. Squid finds a kill there. Juju gets put down there as well. It's the back and forth. Tempest for Simsy now. The APS Tempest again, Simsy. Come on, bro.
They're running down here so far, pushing through here. What more can you ask for? It's just players of Cyclone here showing that they're on a different level here so far. I mean, the players of Nova, they're not looking to back down. Tempest gonna be out here for the set of knock, roaming around up on ATC. They do find a break through here just a little bit. But the Annihilator's gonna be out here for the set of Logan, and we all know this might just spell disaster here for the players of Nova. Checks up, finds the first frag. Looking to get the second as well, but the timing doesn't fit to his favor. But till then, though, 16 to 17 we go. Game close as ever, but if there's gonna be any team that wants this one more, it's definitely gonna be Nova.
Yes, thank you. They have to want it. They have to get it. That's the only way they stay alive in this one. At the very grand final, the very final map, they got careful and they started to fight back. They started to 3 points. Now they have the life count locked in. But can they hold it down though? However, no flag captures have been done by them. They haven't been able to get anything locked in. And now they're going towards the B flag. That's going to be Storm on the 7-kill mark. Finds the flag on the 8 tick. It's going to get captured by 1 tick there. Trades are going to find him, and now Lights are back at equal footing. It's all down to par, and 10v9. Nova back in the lead once again, but that time on the clock, 11 30 seconds, and it's counting down very fast. So whatever you're doing to get the round one, whatever you're doing against poverty, you have to lock in. You have to take it serious, bro.
Oh God, they leech away the players here on contention. It could be the life or it could be the time, regardless. The favor is not really given to the players of Nova. But Storm is gonna pop the Annihilator, finds the first pop, but no, he doesn't get the connection. 3 lives, 2 lives remaining. V-Nex knocked, V-Nex all alone. Oh my days, Cal. 1 more round, and Cyclone will be your champions.
Ready up.
I'm not even hyped anymore for the card. I won't lie to you. This is literally just a bit down. It's like a spin against Tahiti. That was the thing that 2010 Euro Nations Cup. Spin against Tahiti 10-0. That's what we're looking at right now. Nova are being decimated. They can't even get any response whatsoever. The round we thought might be theirs definitely wasn't theirs. You can clearly see that with Dogzy committing suicide at the start of the round. Yeah, they're not having a good day at home. No, they don't.
Running it down, Simsy now here out with the Tempest as well. They definitely feel the momentum. They're failing to run it down. Simsy good for 2. Pushing through now. The players of Nova, they got their back against the wall. Cal, this should be over.
Should be over, man. Predicus popped out again. Might get a double kill there. The answer, yes, of course. He's going to find value for that one. 15 and 26, yeah. If you're Nova, you have no life count to work with. Sorry for you're being decimated. You can't seem to find any values. And of course, you're on the defense here, so you have to make sure Cyclone get no captures. And you're being outslayed, outscored, outskilled. You can't do anything back. You can't even shoot back right now. That is one mission popped out. The 14 kill marks also going to get thrown. That's about 3 smokes. Smoke duty mobile for sure. Lundi finds the kills. Storm gets put down, 10v19, and if you're Nova, you're almost at the land of no more respawns. Can't be good.
It's over. It's well over. 8 lives remaining, 17 for the side of Cyclone. You can do exactly what you have to do, and until then, it shouldn't matter here for Cyclone. 6 lives remaining. No more respawns anymore. All eyes on the prize for Storm, V-Nex, and Toxic, as they're going to be the only players alive here for the players of Nova. With that being said, to cut to the chase, may I present the brand new champions of the series. Let's give it up for Cyclone. GG's, well played.
That round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
The African Pro Series conclude that. Done and dusted. They are freaking champions. Nova came in. They saw. They came and they absolutely got conquered. And Cyclone are going to win the playoffs with absolutely no maps lost. This is the most dominant run ever in the history of the African Pro Series. In the history, almost in the history of the Africa as a whole. But yeah, I mean, there's teams like Castle who have done that before. But Cyclone, this is undisputedly one of the most best crazy performances ever. And Nova, I mean, this grand finals look like more of a practice aim for Cyclone. I don't know what this was. This wasn't fair. It wasn't fair at all.
Almost definitely, man. GG's well played. With the lineup of Nundi, Germ, Jujukumi, Danielle, Simsy, and Logan. May I present to y'all once again the African Pro Series champions and new champions. Team Cyclone Gaming.
New champions it is, man. Paradox Esports, their era is over. The era of dominance of PDX is absolutely over. It's been trampled upon. It's been walked out. It's been destroyed. Nova Gaming are going to claim both of them for that second place. And I mean, they had such a bad league phase. I would say bad because like we expected them to be like top 1, top 2 after all they did last season and the new signings and everything, Toxic coming in. But then they did have the best run. They came to playoffs. PDX touched them crazy on that first day. They won the very first map, lost the next 3. And then they said, okay, we're going to meet you guys again. Cyclone sent down predicted lower bracket finals. And yep, Nova knew they got their chance. And they took it and absolutely destroyed those guys. But unfortunately, that was going to be the last map they won. The last S&D map against PDX was the last map they've won in the APS Season 2. And for third place, you've got the man that tells us Nova Gaming are his sons. Third place, Rusty.
Paradox. They fall third place. Something that you don't really expect to see, but it does so happen. And it did exist now here on this African Pro Series itself. G just well played. Valiant effort here for the set of Paradox. The rest of the crew. I mean, see you on the next one, for sure.
Yeah, see you on the next one. See you on the next one. I was watching earlier, and I'm gonna give a big shout out to Relo. He prophesied the whole thing. He said Nova are gonna go to the grand finals. It's gonna be a total beat down for them, 4-0, or whoever goes there. And yeah, Nova went there. Grand finals done. This is the African Pro Series you're watching, and it's season 2, and we have come such a long, exciting way through this journey. And I mean, I'm glad that I got the chance to cast the grand finals. I was looking at just watching on the sidelines, but yeah, this is not the grand final game that I expected to go to cast. That said, we don't even get to see. I mean, a best of 7, and we only play 3 maps. We only play 3 maps. No 4, no 5, no 6. Man, literally a best of 7, and we don't even get a chance to play even up to 4 maps. That is the fastest grand final ever. We had a very long day, with Nova and PDX all the way to map 5, and then they said, you know what, you casters, you guys watching, you've wasted a lot of data. We want you guys to go and rest, and of course, call it a day. And that's exactly what Cyclone are going to reward the African team with. And going into champs, this first start is looking scary.
I mean, all I gotta say is, man, it has been a long ride here for this African Pro Series once again. We got through a lot. We went through a lot today, man, to making this whole grand finals happen this last day of the broadcast, and I'm thankful we got to the end of it. Just like every storyline, there's always an ending, and unfortunately, we've reached the ending of this tournament. Cal, last words, bro.
Yeah. Guys, wouldn't ask to go to bed, but again, thank all of you for making the APS worth it. This was an amazing event. Big shout out to the production team. Big shout out to William coming in clutch as well today. Big shout out to our sponsors, War Sports Gaming. I can't call, whenever I call them ASG, I think about the team itself. So big shout out to our War Sports Gaming. Big shout out to you guys. Amazing event, and we're looking forward to the Challenger Series, which, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be resuming on June 12th. So the APS Season 2 is done, but the Challenger Season 2 is not done. That is going to be starting on June 12th. You guys watch out for those ones. It's going to be where we find out which teams are making their way to the Glag. But yeah, in the meantime though, this is good night and goodbye. See you guys in Season 3.
Yeah, on the behalf of Cal, Eugene, Abu Dhabi, Theo, Alex the Lion, Black Matter, alongside Jared, Suryamo, the family of ASG. I mean, you guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much for having me here once again. It's an honor casting the grand finals once again here for ASG. Well, Cal, closing it out now. Good night, everyone. See you guys on next one.